morning, everyone. Today is Monday morning. It is February 1st, and I'm gonna let this guy go first because I need the whole intersection to turn. Yes, there we go. Monday, February 1st, 2021. It's a new year. Took a little month hiatus here where I didn't do any videos. Yeah, I'm sure most of you didn't even notice. Today is a special day. We are off to a place that I really enjoy visiting. I actually didn't think I would ever be going there with this company because they always talk about how much they hated it and how nobody wanted to go because nobody speaks the language. Now here I am. They hired a French guy and they're sending the French guy to Quebec. So today we are going to Quebec City. I am beyond excited. I'll be even more excited once I put my sunglasses on because it is bright. Oh, my voice came in on my GPS. Exit. Where was I going with this? Yes, we are going to Quebec City. I am excited. I miss doing the East runs, and it's a really nice change from just having done Thunder Bay to Toronto every week for like the last month or two or whatever. Last week I actually went down to London. That was a good run. Except for the way back. The way back we hit a lot of snow. London to Sudbury usually takes about six and a half hours. Well, it took me almost 9 hours. There was a road closure on Highway 69 due to a jackknife truck and trailer. I was actually first in line when it happened. There's people going around it, but I don't trust shoulders, especially in the wintertime, because they get hard and they get soft and then, you know, structural damage type thing. So I just said, you know what, screw this. I will park. I pulled the brakes, and it turns out it was actually one of my friends who showed up on scene to tow the truck away. So I gave him a little bit of a hand, helped him out, got the rotary open. Sayonara, I am out of here. And then last week, or the week before, I also went up to Winnipeg for the second time. And again, a frickin' snowstorm. Like, we've had such a mild winter, and now we're just getting frickin' dumped on left, right, and center. And even tomorrow, we're supposed to get another 6 inches of snow. I don't like it. I don't like winter. I did used to like winter. And then I started driving for a living, and I started to not like winter anymore. So, it's out of my control. So anyways, it's 8:15 in the morning. We just did a one drop here in Sudbury. I came down from Thunder Bay Friday. I left Friday night late, so I only got down to like Marathon, and I drove the rest Saturday. So I was home Saturday night, Sunday during the day, and then this morning, my girl, I drove myself to work. We finally got the new car. I know a lot of stuff's going crazy right now. So I was talking about buying a new car a couple of videos ago. Well, it finally went out. We did it. She didn't really care. We were looking at a Lexus. Insurance quoted me way too high for the Lexus. I was like, you know what, no, this just isn't worth it, because the deal is that I'm covering the payments on the car. She's covering the insurance payments, right? That's how we're working it out. Because the car is under my name, but I'm letting her drive it because she doesn't have money to buy herself a car. We don't have room for two cars. We don't have a need for two cars, right? So I'm covering the payments on the car. I'm totally fine with it. I really don't care. She's covering the insurance. And so the Lexus, they quoted me $340 a month. Ridiculous, right? That's almost as much as the payments. My insurance guy was actually like, you know what? Go look at a Mazda. And I was like, oh my god, Mazda, like really? Like, you know, when you think of Mazda, you think of the old, you know, smiley Mazda 3s and all that kind of stuff, right? Well, you know what? I went to look at a Mazda. I test drove the CX-5, and I was like, holy, this is really nice. So at that time where I was looking at a used one, I was looking at a 2018, I think it was. And then I saw the CX-30, and I was like, what the hell is the CX-30? It's brand new. It's, you know, I thought it was like a new CX-3 type thing, but it's in between the CX-3 and the CX-5. And I was like, okay, all right. Because my girlfriend looked at the CX-5, and she was like, that's a big car. We don't need a big car. We don't have any kids. It's just the two of us. You know, we have us and the dog. We're not planning on having kids. So she's like, why would we want to get a big car like that? And I was like, you know what, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I test drove the CX-30, she came with me. We both fell in love with it. The interior was super nice, very simplistic. All leather interior. I went back to the dealer and I said I want it. Papers were signed, money was put down, souls were given away that day. 2 weeks after, I went and picked it up, and now we have a brand new 2021 Mazda CX-30. first week with this truck, I actually blew a turbo manifold gasket, the lower turbo, because this is an A-Cert, has 2 turbos. Well, 2 weeks ago the same thing happened. I was like, oh crap, I know that sound all too well. And then I jumped into one of the other trucks, Peterbilt, and that's when I realized I never want to buy a Peterbilt. Not a big fan of it. To each their own, right? I like my Western Stars, I like the big cab, I like the space. Peterbilt, everything was like, it was like my old Kenworth, everything was just so freaking cramped. You know, you got no room to walk, no room to stretch, and you know, if somebody was like, hey, drive this P, I'll be like, alright, whatever, cool. I won't be happy doing it, but I'll do it. So anyways, yeah, we should be in Quebec City around 6, 7 o'clock at night tonight. So it's going to be a good day. We're going to go deliver first thing tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow morning we're heading down to Brampton from there. Deliver this Civic, and then from there we're picking up 1 or 2 Sea-Cans that are going back up to Thunder Bay. All in all, we should be back in Thunder Bay probably Wednesday or Thursday. That's what I'm thinking. It'll all depend on weather too. We will see. So we're sitting here in Ottawa, Ontario. Ran into a little problem. Can you see it? We had a blowout. My front axle drive inside tire blew out a couple of kilometers back, scared the Jesus out of me. We made it a couple extra kilometers to a safe pullout distance, or a safe pullout area. Tire guys are here now, they're switching the tire over, and we're gonna keep on pushing after that. So we still have 736 kilometers to go, approximately 8 hours of driving according to my GPS. I am not overly thrilled that this happened, because that puts a really good dent in my day. I was hoping to be there, you know, kind of early-ish, be able to go to bed early tonight, because I was up really early this morning. So we have been sitting here for 2 hours and 2 minutes so far. Could have been in Pembroke by now. The road had other plans for me. Oh, stuff like this happens all the time. There's nothing I could have done to prevent it. You know, you buy retreaded tires or regroovable tires and they tend to blow, right? It happens. You go from hot to cold, and you know, it was minus 20 this morning when I left, and now it's minus 8. So you take that weather difference and you add on the heat of the road, the air expands, tire blows. So all we gotta do is sit and wait for them to be done the tire, and then we keep on driving. Oh, happy Monday, everybody. camera's picking it up. But if you look ahead in front of the truck, slightly to the left, there's a bunch of parachuters. I can't imagine it's very warm doing that this time of year. Oh, their poor faces. Parachuting in the start of February, middle of winter. How cold is it? It's 33 degrees Fahrenheit according to my thermometer on the truck, but it's off by a few degrees, so it's probably a little bit colder than that. Oh, that's crazy. That's gotta be cold. Especially with the wind when you're up there. Oh my goodness, can't even imagine. Nope. That's something I do want to try eventually though. I am freaking terrified of heights, but I would love to try skydiving. I think it would be really awesome. It'd be really fun to try that. Just the feeling of flying and like defying gravity. That would be really cool. You know, it's kind of funny because I am terrified of heights, but I absolutely love like roller coasters and like amusement parks and all that kind of stuff. I love it. But heights, not so much. It's super weird. Camera's picking this up. However, we are in Montreal. We are pretty well almost downtown, and this highway is still as rough as it was last year. Oh, it seems like this city, they're always working on the roads, but they never get any better. It is brutal. But this highway here, this is Highway 40, Trans-Canada, whatever. I find it kind of cool because it runs over the city. I always thought, you know, Montreal was kind of like the Canadian Manhattan, because the whole city itself is on an island, right? The city of Montreal is on the island of Montreal. So I always found that, oh Jesus. I always found that to be kind of cool. Yeah, it's a little bit different, right? Like, we are on an island right now and you wouldn't even know it. Like, it's a big city, big island. And I just find it really cool, but these roads are rough. Like, my goodness. And I know it looks like there's a lot of cars right now, but this is actually flowing really, really well. Look at this cloud. Don't be this guy. Don't be that guy. Oh. Driving me nuts. I don't like people like that. Take out my bumper, why don't you? Get me a new one. This one's all bent up anyways. So yeah, we have 250 kilometers to go. Like I said, I'm going to stop in St. Helen at the Flying J, grab some fuel, and then continue to Quebec City. And we will be sleeping there tonight, delivering first thing tomorrow morning. I'm going to be the first one there right at 8 o'clock. My tarp's going to be pulled off, my straps are going to be off, and we're going to unload the stupid winches. Or I shouldn't say they're stupid winches. They're actually really cool pieces because they're really old. But yeah, they were heavy, and I cannot wait to get them off my trailer. Oh yeah. You know, I've really missed coming down this way a lot. I really like these runs going east, and I had them often enough at my old job. Like, I used to come out here probably once a month-ish with my old job, and I've been bugging them to come back out to Quebec. Because like I said this morning, nobody wants to come out here because nobody speaks or understands the language, but I do. Because French is my first language, right? So, yeah, I am very, very happy to be here. It is nice to be back. I have missed it. It's a different scenery to look at, right? Versus driving Thunder Bay to Toronto and back. And apparently next week I'm coming back out here anyways, so I'm coming back to Montreal next week for some cars, is what my dispatcher was telling me. So yeah, I am excited. I love it. I love the East. Honestly, I really like Montreal as a city. Would I live here? Probably not. But do I like being here? Yeah, I do. I really do. Especially when traffic is flowing like this. Like, this is great. This is unheard of for the city. Traffic never flows this good here. Usually it's stop and go from the time you get onto the 40 to the time you get onto the 30. It's pretty crazy, but this is really, really nice. Very nice change. Like, we're doing 60, the speed limit's 70, so that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I love it. I am very happy to be here. Very, very happy. So, tomorrow we're going to deliver these 2 inches. I still have a car on my top kick that has to go to Brampton tomorrow. And then from Brampton, I'm loading up either 140-foot sea can or 2 20-foot sea cans that are going back to Thunder Bay. I should, in theory, be back in Thunder Bay Thursday afternoon, so I can unload the sea can in Thunder Bay, figure out what the plan is. Maybe I can just reload Thursday night and take off first thing Friday morning to come back home. That would be best case scenario. Will it work out that way? I don't know. But, oh, look at this guy. This guy came out of nowhere. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. And look at how far ahead he got. Like, I have a dash cam also on my windshield. I don't just use the GoPro. But like, look at how much further he got ahead of me. I bet you he's really proud of that. He's gonna go home and tell his mom and say, look mom, I cut off a truck and I got stuck in front of him because traffic is not moving like usual. Oh look, there he goes again. No signal, no nothing. Beautiful. Great job, Mr. Civic. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. This is typical for Montreal, though. I don't even like. I'm just like, yeah, this is I expected. This is nothing new. The people here don't drive very well. You know, the speed limit's 70 while they do 60. The speed limit's 70 while they do 100. I know I just said 2 different speeds for the same speed limit, but I mean, it's true though. Like, what speed do you drive in the city? You just follow traffic, right? So, and the road's super rough. So anyways, I've been blabbing long enough. I am going to end the vlog here for tonight. because once I leave Montreal, there will be no lights for the city, and the GoPro does not do well at night. So I'm going to do a vlog tomorrow from the trip from Quebec to Brampton. Tomorrow should be fun because it's going to snow, so it'll make some different footage and some different stuff and activities. So join me then, it's going to be a good time. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe, share the video, leave me a comment.